of dechlorinated water. And you pour it in there. Make sure your clamp is closed or you're going to make a mess. Okay. And then this is the aquarium salt that I use. I use a tablespoon of this. And you just pour it in there. The baby brine shrimp eggs. For these guys, I don't have very many, so obviously not going to use a whole scoop. Probably half will be plenty because they're only good for 24 hours. After that, they really lose their nutritional value even if you freeze them or refrigerate them, and I want these guys to have the best start that they can. So if you want a better hatch rate, you can take just like a very small pinch of baking soda and just put it right in there. Put your air stone in there. Like literally 90% full of the tube, because you want room for the bubbles. You want room for the unhatched or eggshells to be at the top when you get finished. And also, I didn't have the bubbler on high enough, and I couldn't figure out what was going on because the restrictor was all the way open, but it was actually my air pump itself had gotten turned down somehow. So you want it about like this, where it's keeping the eggs circulating and off the bottom. You don't want any of them just sitting on the bottom. Okay, so once you turn your bubbles off, you put the flashlight on in a dark room at the bottom to try to attract them all to the bottom as much as you can. And that separates the live baby brine shrimp from the eggs or the unhatched ones. So they're still floating throughout, but they're a lot thicker down here. So you unclip your clip and you collect them in a bowl. And you don't want to put this straight into your aquarium because it's got all of that salt in there. You see how the eggs are staying separate for the most part? I'm just going to drain that down. It doesn't take long at all, especially if you have the clip wide open.